I can try and say the name. This was one time the capital city of Rome, the colonial Uppia Triana. Yes. Today we're exploring Xanten, the Roman Museum and Park. So come along and let's see what we can find. And we also have a postcard for you from Xanten that we will send to you. So if you would like to be considered to have this postcard sent to you, please enter in the comments down below. Just say something in the comments, like your name or like how you like this video or anything at all. It's time to go into the Roman Museum.
So right now we're checking out the Roman Museum. It's located inside this park. It's actually really cool. It's really modern, but it has a lot of like old artifacts, which I think it's a lot of fun.
Something really cool that you wouldn't have known is that these blocks they shipped from Drachenfels, which is somewhere we just went, so go back and watch the video. They shipped these blocks from Drachenfels over here to Xanten, which is really cool. Here's the Roman mile marker.
So these right here are roof tiles, and check out what's on top of one of them.
It's a baby lion. It was a baby lion.
Okay, so we just walked into like a side room of the museum, and this is actually what's left of some ancient Roman baths.
That's the sweating room. Here's a heated room. In the tepidarium, that is where dirt and oil is removed from your body with scrapers. Ugh.
So everything here is what's left of the ancient Roman baths that existed in Xanten a long time ago. All of it's been recovered, and the walkways, like these metal walkways, the metal walkways are supposed to be at what like the floor level would have been, and so all these pits are like basically the baths and where the water would have gone.
This is one of the warmest and most magnificent rooms of the bath, the Cathedral. But how did the Romans get hot water, you may ask? Well, here's the Furnium, and this is where they had like two metal cylinders where they would make a fire underneath to heat the water for the entire bathhouse, or the warm part of the bathhouse.
So you can see way off in the distance over there the cathedral, and stick around because we found out some interesting history about it that we'll talk about soon.
that's where we're going next. Classy style.
So we just finished, oh there's a bug on my glasses. We just finished seeing the like old, I don't know, Roman park here in Xanten? Xanten. Here in Xanten. And now we're going to go see the city center, see some cool cathedrals and more like older architecture, and I hope find a bakery with a sandwich.
Pretty. I just can't get over that. I also wanted to say that we just got done having Spaghettieis, and so if you don't know about it, I don't know where they have it, but they have it here in Germany, and so it's basically just like ice cream, but they put it through a spaghetti press, like for regular spaghetti, and then they put strawberries and strawberry sauce and little sprinkles of chocolate on top. It was so good.
Ellie's on the selfie point to get a selfie of the church. So we arrived in like the central Xanten town like a little bit ago, and then we ate some ice cream, which was delicious, and then we went to see the cathedral, but it was really dark in there, so we don't have any actual video, but we're going to talk about it now. And the cool thing I think about the cathedral is that it was built based around a group of people who idolized a martyr, and then after that the church kept getting built up more and more and more.
Yeah, and the martyr was actually Victor, who was one of the legionaries in Rome, in the Roman Reich in like the 400s. So he's supposedly buried here, and so this town is really big for that. Also, this church, even though it's super beautiful now, it was destroyed. It was finished in 1901, but then it was destroyed in World War II. But before the war happened, they took out the windows because they feared something like that would happen. So these are actually the old windows. But then they restored it after that, and now it looks just like it used to.
And now we're off to explore some more before it potentially rains.
Again. Here we're going to see the old city wall.
Right now we're on the search for an old wall gateway, and we just found a special dragon.
It's the one that Siegfried killed.
We found tower number 1. There's tower number 2. Ellie got a picture in front of all of them, and now we're going on to tower number 3. I think her and I can both agree, if you're in Germany, towers are the cool things to see.
This is just water coming off of rocks, and you're supposed to use it to get healthy here. And then you can walk in the cold water here. It's supposed to help increase your blood flow. And then there's also some sensing things that you can walk on for your feet, like stones and gravel. The child's gonna do it. Oh, there she goes. She's going on the stones or wood.
She's not barefoot.
No, you're supposed to walk barefoot. She didn't listen.
All right, it's time to go home. Quick thoughts on Xanten. It was really sweet. It's nice to, I think we're finding, to get out to like the farther parts of Germany that aren't so like common and so obvious. So like a big suggestion from me would be, if you want to see like more of Germany, would honestly be to make a list of places to go and then find all the common ones and cross them off. Because you see a lot more culture and a lot more older parts of Germany, and yeah, it's just simpler. I think it's a lot more fun to see.
I feel like Xanten is a hidden gem in and of itself. I thought that it would be like a lot of, I didn't think that there was a lot to do here. But actually, after researching a bit, I found out that it was like a Roman capital. So it's been around since like the 400s. And there's so much history here. And they've rebuilt after the war. Like, I got to see a Roman Colosseum, a church that has existed and is built on the remains of a Roman leader, and so much more. It's really beautiful, and I really recommend that you come to Xanten. And don't forget to smash the thumbs up button below if you liked this video, and please leave us a comment on what you liked, if you'd been here, if you'd like to visit Xanten, and we will see you on our next adventure. Goodbye!
Ciao.
Mark. And I also wanted to say that we have a postcard from Xanten that we want to send to you. So make sure, if you want to enter and be considered, here, do this. Look at this fight that's going on right now. Those people lost, so they're leaving. So we just finished visiting, not Kleve, Xanten, and I start over. This is bad. Alright, we just finished. How do I start this? So, Xanten. It was a fun town. I really do think. Stop. I just can't.